Good morning, I'm Nivareti Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Friday, 13th of March. In this update, could the standstill in the Strait of Hormuz send New Zealand back to the past with Muldoon-era carless days? The government's considering digging out old legislation used to ration fuel in the 70s and 80s in response to sharp swings in oil prices. It allows for carless days, limits on petrol sales and the introduction of fuel coupons. AA Fuel spokesperson Terry Collins says a priority would be allocating fuel to the industries that generate income or keep us safe. He says the powers are essentially a demand-side management tool to restrict private citizens from using fuel as much as possible to allow it to be used for more productive purposes. The government's being urged to use the levers it has to reduce pressure on the aviation sector. Airlines have had to raise fares due to surging jet fuel costs. Air New Zealand's confirmed it will also cancel 1,100 flights over the next few months, affecting 44,000 passengers. Aviation Industry Association Chief Executive Simon Wallace says levies imposed by the state through Civil Aviation Authority and Airways Corporation make up 10% of airfares in some cases. He says the government could step in and give airlines some short-term relief, which would help consumers as well. The number of beneficiaries has hit a 12-year high. Latest figures show 427,000 people were on a main benefit in December. Infometrics principal economist Brad Olson says it's a sign of how tough the job market is, particularly for young people. A Herald investigation has revealed police intervened and educated a family at Gloriavale about the dangers of force-feeding their children after serious concerns were raised. The allegations formed part of a mass investigation into harmful parenting practices at the West Coast Commune in late 2024, which was codenamed Operation Moonshine. Its central focus was claims parents thought it was acceptable to block the airways of crying infants and children, to silence them during important community meetings. Police say force-feeding allegations in relation to one family were serious enough to warrant intervention. However, officers decided educating the parents was a better option than laying charges or issuing formal warnings. Hamilton's welcoming the Homegrown Music Festival back to the city where it all began. The festival's back in Waikato after 18 years on Wellington's waterfront. Up to 30,000 people are expected at Claudelands Oval to see New Zealand acts like 660 and LAB. Homegrown Chief Executive Andrew Tuck says Claudelands Oval will offer 2.5 times as much space as the Wellington site. In sport, golfer Ryan Fox has withdrawn from the PGA Tour's Players' Championship because of illness. Departing Players Association boss Heath Mills is adamant establishing an NZ20 privatised cricket league is vital for the game in this country. The fate of next month's Formula One races in Bahrain and Saudi Arabia literally remain in the air as equipment and personnel are due to go via key airports targeted by Iran in the war against the United States and Israel. And the Eels have beaten the Broncos 40-32 in NRL League. I'm Nivareti Manu. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.